So my wife and I were relocating from New York and moving down here, and we found ourselves dealing with a local builder to build a new home, and spent a lot of time worried about all the choices you get with a new home. And the mortgage seemed like a very automatic thing. The builder told us who to go to. It was a mortgage broker, and our realtor said that's a great plan. And we went, and they said, oh, we're not going to give you a rate yet until you're closer to closing because the rates might go down. So as we got close to closing, they gave us a rate that was quite a bit higher than what I'd seen online. I'd been expecting something in the mid-threes, and they offered me a rate of 4.3%. And it seemed very high, so I called my realtor and I said, you know, I keep seeing these things online for lower rates, and the builders pushed me to this lender at 4.3%. And my realtor said, that's the best you're going to do. That's a really good deal, and whatever you do, don't go online. I'd resolved myself I was going to pay the higher rate, but I'm a member here and I'd seen the lower rates posted. We were close to closing, a couple weeks away, and I called the branch and they directed me to Howard. And Howard told me that he could beat that rate by quite a bit. I said, well, I'm really concerned because I'm just a couple weeks from closing and I don't really want to start this process all over again. We're all approved. And Howard said, I can get this approved for you within 48 hours and I can approve it locally in-house. So I put my wife on the phone with Howard. They got all the documents they needed, and in 48 hours we had an approval. We did a calculation and it saved us $80,000 over the life of our mortgage. We got the rate that we would have gotten if we went with some online impersonal thing, and we got better service than we were going to get paying the higher rate. We've been in there for 2 weeks. We absolutely love our house. We love that we had no stress, that our payment is several $100s a month less than we thought it would be. The term of our mortgage is 10 years less than we thought it would be. And we're thrilled to be in there. I'm in a position now where we want to move all of our loans here, and we're grateful. You know, it's one of the first South Carolina things we have is a relationship with our bank and a really good story to tell about it.
I know when I bought my house, I mean, gosh, I would have loved to have somebody there every step of the way because there's so many questions that come up and you're like, I don't know. So it is really nice. I mean, it's very unusual that you guys are so involved every step of the way.
And the loan process has changed a lot from the older days, you know, when you pretty much just said, I want this, and it was done. Now there's a lot of paperwork to it, and a lot of times they just don't understand it. So it does make it gives our members a little bit of comfort. It's a scary process. I mean, even the fact I try to actually call, I have some of the insurance companies, and I will send out and ask for a quote for at least 3 of the insurance companies on each of my members' house, just so that because they don't know. If this is their first time, they don't know they even have to get insurance.
Right.
And then where to go, they don't have a clue. Now they can use whatever insurance company they want, and a lot of them do, but this just gives them an idea of what maybe that quote should be for their homeowner's insurance.
Right.
So it helps them, it takes a little bit of pressure off of them, and it's just something that we do special.
Yeah, I think that, like you were saying, I mean, it is for a lot of people. I mean, it's something that most of our members that come in that want to buy their home, it's something that, you know, they've dreamed about. They're finally able to kind of achieve that dream home, but with that comes, you know, a lot of unknown expectations, a lot of, you know, uncertainty, and the certainty, the being with them, holding their hand through each step of the process, giving them, you know, that little extra information, or you know, even like you were saying earlier, with being there at each of the loan closings to answer all of those questions so that they don't ever feel like they're alone or that, you know, they don't have the answers.
That's shocking to me. I can't believe that you go to each and every loan closing.
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't, like, in my head I'm picturing you like going to all these different appointments with different members just to be there, just to help. And I feel like you were talking about, you know, like a reoccurring theme, and I really just feel like going above and beyond is a reoccurring theme, because you don't have to go to those places. You don't have to get 3 different quotes from insurances, and, you know, I mean, you don't have to do a housewarming party and be there and be excited with them and walk them through this process. And I feel like that is really what sets you apart, is all the little things of really making them feel comfortable with the whole process.